I got somebody whose roots are York County through and through, just like that truck that just passed me right there. I have William Bump Rodney, District 4 County Councilman for York County. Bump, thank you so much for taking the time to join us.
Man, I appreciate the opportunity.
I want you to first take a moment, because we look around here, this is not the Rock Hill that you grew up with.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I remember when Rock Hill and York County used to be the biggest mill town in the state. Now we've transitioned from a mill town to a sports destination that represents the East Coast on many different platforms, from disc golf to cornhole, all the things that you see on ESPN. ESPN's in our backyard.
I mean, did you ever think, right, that you would have ESPN the Ocho from dodgeball, people playing cornhole, doing pop shot in Rock Hill?
In Rock Hill. Little old Rock Hill has grown up. It is now graduated into the sports world. And man, we're a major player on the sports front. We're a major player in the state from economic development, bringing jobs, good paying careers here. We're not the old mill town of old. We've regenerated and revived ourselves into a superpower.
Bump, as we talk about you guys becoming a superpower, the growth here, obviously, you know, when you're 12, 13, you get those growing pains, right? It's not always easy to grow, so you're wrestling with things like impact fees. How do you grow, but grow smartly?
Well, we've tried to maintain a good tax base to make sure that we're providing the services that residents would need when they move here. We've tried to maintain good roads and infrastructure. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to take on that responsibility. Our state tries to keep us funded so that we can keep up with our infrastructure. We have some bridges and things that need to be taken care of, but man, we're doing wonderful considering what some of the other areas throughout the country is facing with their infrastructure, with their taxes, with their economic development and jobs. We kept up with the big boys. You know, we're a major player.
When we talk about almost like a 2% growth-wise, population-wise, year over year, and you see that, you were telling me before we came on camera, it's understandable because when people come down here, once they get a taste of Rock Hill, TKK, right, York County as a whole, they're like, oh man, I need to pack up my bags and move down here.
I mean, we've had people tell us stories that they visit here for family reunions or other occasions, weddings, and certainly whether they come for a funeral. They find themselves looking to move here. And I tell people, visit yorkcounty.com. It tells you all the great events and things that we have going on here. Our developers and directors, department heads do a great job of making sure there's something, like you mentioned, there's a buffet. There's something for everybody. If you're in the sports world, if you're into the golf, you're into religion, churches, everything is right here in Rock Hill. And man, we've been a hotbed and a magnet for people looking to retire, start a new career. Young families, we have York Tech, we have Winthrop University and Clinton College. Man, educational opportunities are here. So we just have a little bit of everything. It's the buffet.
It's a buffet, and you mentioned sports, so you know, you helped me here. I want to pull up a little newspaper clipping, if we have it, about Mr. Bump himself. This right here is from his record-setting season, I believe 773 yards receiving. The newspaper clipping said, you're not the fastest, you're not going to beat any of your receivers in a foot race, but we actually have some video because you were Mr. Surehands. I think you were Steve Smith before Steve Smith. We have the video clippings here. We got a 59-yard catch. Look at this right here. Does that bring back memories of the old York County? And look at those sweet feet. What do you got to say?
Well,
come on.
We got it in the end zone, man. That was one of the better seasons that we had. We didn't win the state championship, but man, Northwestern is still celebrating those big victories. We're coming off another state championship this year, so it's fitting that play that clip, man. Brought back some old memories. We got the cheerleaders back here. Just great memories all around being here from Rock Hill.
Well, I mean, you know, since you have, you know, Mr. Surehands over here, football star Bump, I appreciate you. But you mentioned the cheerleaders. We can't have a football star without a little bit of cheer, so I'm going to bring back Palmetto spirit and cheer. Ladies, can you show us something else?